Hi guys, it's MC. So for today's positivity video, I thought I would talk about online dating and what my thoughts are on it and my tips because maybe some of you are starting out online dating or you haven't done it very much or you just want to know what my tips are because I'm gonna give it to you. Just the tip. Okay, thought slash tip number one. If you are talking to someone online, Tinder, OkCupid, Match, Harmony, whatever, if you guys decide to meet up and you've decided on a place and a time and stuff, and then after if you're talking online still and you haven't met yet and you're feeling kind of unsure or uncertain, or they say something and you're on the fence or whatever, you have every right to say that you don't want to meet up anymore. Don't worry about it. Don't put yourself in an uncomfortable, unsafe position. I know people say, oh, push yourself, step out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, don't make yourself super uncomfortable where you can't even handle it. That's just me. I will not. Okay, that's the next tip. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, you have every right to say, hey, I just maybe we can keep talking, but I just don't feel like hanging out or meeting up just yet. Blah blah blah. Every right. Don't worry about it. Tip number two, insight number two. At this point in my life, I will not do hookups. From meeting people online, I do not do hookups just because I am the type of person that I'm all about that whole dreamy fairy tale thing where I want to really, really like the person. I want to be in love with them and stuff, and I want to get to know them and stuff, and I don't really want to hook up with people right now, I guess, if I haven't known them or gotten to know them, etc. And I'm also still a virgin, so I just don't want to do it. And so in that, one, don't let anybody tell you that you're oh, you're a prude, oh, you're stuck up, you don't want to give it up, you're a virgin, blah, 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 the sex isn't that important, you can, people, a lot of people, I've come in contact with a lot of people who say, oh, it's not a big deal, and that's one thing, I can totally respect that with people saying it's not a big deal. Cool, my hand is shaking. People saying, it's not a big deal. That's their opinion. That's cool. I'll respect it. But once they start pushing their opinions on me and saying, it's not a big deal. Why don't you just do it? You may as well get it over with, or you're going to be a 30-year-old virgin and stuff. It's you need to chill. This is my life. Don't get so angry. So if you're still a virgin and you want to stay a virgin, you want to wait for someone special, that's totally fine. Okay? It's totally realistic too. Lots of people do it. Don't feel bad about it. You can have standards for yourself on these online dating things. It's not just hookups. You can have standards and say, I'm not looking for hookups. I'm looking for dating, long-term, etc., etc. I do it. I put on my profile that I'm not looking for hookups. People on dating sites can be shady and, they can just drop you like that and you don't understand why. Just you could do that too. You can totally do that, and that's kind of the catch with online dating is it's great because it's right at your fingertips, but at the same time you can drop it just like that. So I would say, well, this is just me because I sometimes get really attached or I really like the person a lot, and so I would say feel what you want to feel, and if you like the person, like them. You don't have to protect yourself from getting hurt because it's gonna be it's inevitable, okay? But just be wary that people can drop you like that, and in an hour things can change drastically. In a week things can change drastically. So it's just with life changes are inevitable, things happen. So those were some of my recent tips that I have come up in my head because they're recent and relevant to me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Be safe online, and if you don't feel safe, don't talk to them. You can block them, you can delete them. You're not obliged or obligated to send anything or give them anything. So be safe. If you're unsure, ask questions. Ask me, ask them, ask anybody. Yeah. I love you guys. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!